Hey guys, so today you're going to write your introduction for your informational writing on technology. So what you're going to do is actually go into your green box and you're going to focus on this part. You've written your body paragraphs at this point and you know what you're going to write about. So now you can kind of wrap up your thoughts into that introduction. Remember that there should be a statement that kind of introduces what you're going to write about in each of the paragraphs, whether it is 2 paragraphs or one. It needs to have some sort of introduction. There is a statement that needs to be towards the end that tells you that. The beginning of that introduction should start with general statements and narrow it down. It's like a funnel where you start big and then you narrow it down. So we need to make sure that we're doing that when we're writing an introduction. To get a better idea of what I'm talking about, I want to direct your thoughts to this link right here where it says to watch this video. Right here, when you click on this, it has a link. And when you click on the link, it will direct you to a video, a 2-minute video that will take you to how to write an introduction for an informational text. It will tell you to start with a hook. So if you don't know what a hook is or how to get about it, here is a few things that you can use for a hook. So you can have an interesting thought. You can have a strange but true fact. And with technology, you can actually find a million facts with it. Sort of like, how did the name Apple come about? Because it was used to be a fruit and now it's used as a technology term. So think about all those things that are attention grabbers. You can do a general statement. Now, that is very difficult when you're writing informational, or you can get it as simple as 20 years ago, a connection to the internet took about 15 minutes with a dial up call. Whereas today, seconds can connect you to a world of information, different things. You can use positives. Positives. You can use figurative language, which I would not recommend using figurative language for your informational because you're not telling a story. Figurative language is always good for narratives. But when you're writing an informational text, figurative language can be very tricky because you're not writing it in first person or how you think or what you would like the story to be. So I would avoid going that. Question is one that is very common. I would highly suggest that you do not use questions because that's what most people use. And if we do K-prep and you're writing a question, that's automatically brings you down to a 3 because the people who are grading the writing are tired of questions at the beginning as a hook. So try to think about interesting thoughts, strange but true facts, or general statements. These 3 are the best to use when you're writing an informational text. So use these to get that first sentence in your introduction. And then, because that is it, all of them are statements that are very broad, then start narrowing it down to how technology has entered your home, how the cyber safety of it has affected your home. And you tie it to those paragraphs that you've read. So make sure that you do that. So once you have that watch and you use your list of hooks, then you can start writing that introduction.